हेलो एवरीवन। आज का ये वीडियो में अब डिटेल पेंशन अपडेशन के बारे में और पेंशनर्स का इशू के बारे में डिटेल नडाफ जी ने पूरा बताएं। एक मीटिंग में वो क्या स्पीच में बोले हैं डिटेल में आप सुनिएगा आज का वीडियो में। और उसमें वो बोले हैं हम खाली एनर्जेटिक रहने में नहीं काम चलेगा, हमको सामने आके हमारा इशू को डीएफएस तक, कोर्ट तक, पब्लिक तक, चारों तरफ पहुंचाना पड़ेगा। आवाज़ हमारा बुलंद होना चाहिए, यही वो बोलने चाहें कि हमारा जो एनर्जी उसको एक्शन में लाना पड़ेगा। इसलिए देखिए ये वीडियो में है कि बैंक पेंशन अपडेशन, लिसन टू मिस्टर जी.डी. नड्डा व्यूज ऑन पेंशन अपडेशन, रेगुलेशन 35(1), पेंशन फंड, पूरा स्पीच उनका जो है अंदर है, पूरा आप सुनिएगा। बहुत अच्छे से वो डिस्क्राइब किए हैं। और ये कहाँ बोले हैं, कॉमरेड जी.डी. नाडाफ जी, जॉइंट कन्वीनर ऑफ CBPRO, एड्रेसिंग द मेंबर्स ऑफ कानरा बैंक रिटायर्ड ऑफिसर्स एसोसिएशन इन द ट्रायनियल कॉन्फ्रेंस ऑफ CBPRO एट बेंगलुरु ऑन 22 मार्च 2026। वहाँ ये कानरा बैंक का जो कॉन्फ्रेंस था वहाँ ये स्पीच दिए हैं। वो डिटेल में बहुत अच्छे से वो पेंशनर्स का इशू को डिस्क्राइब किया है, तो उसको अच्छे से प्लीज सुन लीजिएगा।
Thank you. Now I request Sri G.D. Nadaf to address the gathering. Good morning. Good morning. Better, I think some people are still thinking whether I can say to good morning or not. No hesitation. Good morning.
Good morning.
And your claps also not befitting to the size of this. Because we are telling everybody that we are retired but not tired. The morning itself there is no clap. Then what shall we say? Jindabad. Jindabad. At the outset, let me compliment your leadership for having conducted such a conference in Bangalore that Canara Bank retired officers, this organization has conducted yesterday. You know that hall was overflowing in the beginning. At the end also it went overflowing, flowing out. Finally, when the turn of Acharya came, hall was already flown out. Now today I am very happy that in the morning I thought that we'll have to in Bangalore in the morning and Sunday people will come, and of course you have come from other part of the country also, that by 9:30 hall will be full. I think you have created a history. Hats off to your leadership and the delegations who have come. Somebody who can come, who can say that whether it is a retired organization? No. Retired means everybody should have a grey hair, but hardly I see here and there. Thanks to the Godrej, okay, that is different. But I think very here and there, only some are grey hair. So befitting to the color of the hair also, clapping and smiling and also raising the slogans must be there, because we are not tired. It should be not only in words but also in actions. So coming back, because I have been given only 30 minutes time, and Suprita was also given 30 minutes time, but he has not taken full 30 minutes, 10 minutes he has transferred to me. Though it is not transferable, I think Jagdish is afraid that I will exceed my that. See, you have heard yesterday from the horse's mouth, no? That is Mr. Acharya in an emotional speech, he spoke about what is the issue. And today, in the similar way, our Suprita has spoken about what is the issue before us. And if I have to talk means, either have to repeat it, I have to talk something more than that. Something which you are not known. But you know everything. The only problem is that we talk within the four walls, everybody is known everything today. Even in the dream, if somebody asks me what is section 35(1) of the Bank Employees Pension Regulation, I immediately reproduce it. Today, everybody, I think you might have by-hearted, except IB. The IBA people say that what is the 35? Like no in Mahabharata, not Mahabharata, I think in Ramayana, in the Ramayana, when the other people used to talk in that Sri Rama, so Rama used to get furious. Don't tell Sri, no. So here in our meetings, whenever you say session 35.1, IB will say that don't tell IB 35.1, don't tell 35.1. I think 35.1 has become so famous today. I am only giving a suggestion because I am an advisor. As long as there is no obligation on my part to do the work, only giving the advice, you can go on giving advices. That advice is that after this or no only, as you people have been given that t-shirts, no? I thought that everybody will wear and come, maybe size difference or something may be there. Instead of PVPRO, in the bracket you can write 35.1, it will become very famous. Somebody can open the shop, doing the 35.1 shop. All the bankers will go and purchase whatever is there in that shop itself. It is so famous 35.1, but we are unable to convince these IBA people. Who are IBA people? Have they come from the foreign country? No, our own colleagues who are sitting there, have they not studied English? Have they not, can they not read the bank employees regulation where they are the authors and they are one of the signatories? Everything is okay, but they are pretending like there is no 35.1. Today I am happy, I must compliment IBA Park that today they are telling that 35.1 is there, but it is not for updation. Congratulations to IBA Park, at least IBA has accepted that there is a 35.1. That regulation is already there, because already they have given the wrong affidavit in the Supreme Court. But then they cannot go on telling same thing because they thought that global theory, that if you tell 100 times one untruth, it will become truth. No, that will not become truth. Today we have made them to come to that there is a 35.1, but mischievously they are telling that that is applicable to the bipartite. In the 12th bipartite they say that under section 35 of the pension regulations, whoever retires during that period, that he will be given the revised pension, revised basic pay and DA, etc. That is 35.1. I don't know how they are confusing the court and confusing the others. They cannot confuse us. This bipartite, this is the 12th bipartite. Up till now that 35.1 was never quoted anywhere because the bipartite once in 5 years, even it may take its own time to get it resolved for two years or more than 2 years, but it will be applicable to all those who were there on the dotted day, that is the 1st November 2017 or 1st November 2012 or 1st November 2022 or our 27. Whoever was there on the roll of the bank, they have to be given the revised basic pay and revised salary, etc. But today in the 12th bipartite, they have changed it saying that according to the section 35.1 of the bank employees pension resolution, they have to be given the revised salary. See how intelligent people are sitting at the IBA. In what way pension regulation is connected to the bipartite? I have done bipartite, I know that. The very first day when we start discussion on the bipartite, they will discuss about what is the date of effect. Earlier different dates were there. Now date of effect is that 1st November 2022, 27 like that. That is, we reiterate that. That means those who were on the rolls on that day, they are all eligible for whatever revised scales are there. Second thing we discuss about the merger of the DA. And now today they think that this 35.1, somebody, some Shakuni has advised IBA, and IBA is making this false police statement before the court saying, and now the one stop and say that once in 6 months we are paying them the DA, at least they will get exposed. For the serving employees, it is once in 3 months. For the retirees, it is once in 6 months. Again, why discrimination? Court must ask that. Court must ask them why you are paying once in 6 months when you are getting once in 3 months. I don't know how much confusion they are going to create it. So I feel that 50% of the battle is won. But we cannot depend on only the court decision because courts, we are 100% we are confident that court may say that follow regulations. But today in the WhatsApp and other things, the people are even taking the recorded version, whatever happens there. I don't know whether we are supposed to circulate it, but people are circulating it. The judge is telling that if there is a regulation, you follow it. So based on that, we think that that decision may come in our favor. But there are certain instances where I don't want to discourage you people before the decision comes, because the courts have a faith on the management of the bank. So many decisions which have come earlier, they say that follow the regulation, follow the service rule. If they say that you follow the regulation, again we have to go to the IB only to say that you please implement that 35(1). When they are averse to 35(1), I have my own doubt whether they will implement it or not. So our prayer should be that the court itself must say that you must implement it, not that again you are directing our people to go and again discuss with them. Who will go and discuss? Because the IBA Park or the retired organizations, we don't have any what is the negotiating capacity. There is no structured forum is available. If at all they are calling our leadership at the instance of the finance minister, that is only for the tea coffee. We know that even the IBA is also not authorized to talk and do anything unless from the government it comes there. IBA they themselves have declared it is an unregistered organization. They are only agents of the bank, and they don't have anything. They cannot take any decision when there is no mandate from them. So many ifs and buts are there with the IBA people. They know that what authority they are carrying. But tomorrow they will take the same stand. We don't have a mandate. We don't have this thing. Already Suprita has also covered that. We don't have funds. Up till now, they had never spoken about there is no funds. Up till now, they were only telling that there is no section 35(1) in the pension regulations, which is amended in 2003 also. Now we have brought to that level. Yes, there is a section 35(1) in the pension regulations. Now it has to be implemented or not implemented that way. Now only the new thing has come there that there is no funds. If there is no fund, if at all, for the academic discussion, who should be blamed? Why there is no fund? Because when the pension regulation came into effect from the 1/1/1986 and signed in 1995, 31st October, at that time, section 11 says that it is the duty of each bank people to see that sufficient balance should be maintained in the pension fund to take care of the liability of the not only payment of the pension but also the updation. If they have not followed these rules, whom should be the charge sheet issued? Who should issue the charge sheet? Because in the bank, if you and I were working there, even if we commit the smallest mistake of the terms and conditions, charge sheet will come, memo will come. And the greatest mistake that the management has committed, and they are telling shamelessly before the court that there is no funds. Who prevented you to this, not to transfer the sufficient amount towards the pension fund? Why you have not done it? They are accountable. Secondly, that funds position, etc., cannot be accepted, will not be accepted to the court because there is a history. When the regional rural bank employees went to the court asking for the parity between the commercial banks and the regional rural banks as per the salary allowance are considered. Otherwise, by the RRBs, they were having 5 owners, that state government, central government, Reserve Bank, and also the NABARD, etc. But no one was taking any interest. Their scales were different, neither state government scale, nor central government scale, or our bank scales. When they went to the Supreme Court, there they appointed one committee, Justice Obul Reddy. Justice Obul Reddy Tribunal has been appointed. Justice Obul Reddy in 1991 itself has given a verdict. Of course, AIGOC also presented before them at that time. Comrade Arun Gorbade was the General Secretary of the AIGOC. They say that it is not the capacity to pay. It is to treat the lives like only. That is Article 14 of the Constitution of India. That there cannot be discrimination as per the Article 15 or 16 of the Constitution of India. When they are also doing the debit, credit and banking, when commercial banks are also doing the banking, why there is a discrimination? Whether there is money available in the RRBs or not for payment of the salary and allowance at par with the commercial banks, the decision came that parity must be there. And now it has been again repeated 1.5 years back when they went to the court again asking that we must also get the pension. Again the Supreme Court has given a decision saying that whether there is a money in the RRB or not to pay the pension or not, they must also get the pension from back date, from the date when the commercial bank the pension has come from 1/1/1993. Whether the fund was there in the RRB, whether the fund is there in the RRB, whether the courts are going to listen to this request of the IB or the bank saying that there is no fund, that also false statement. When our chairman and our managing directors and all, they will take a big photo with the FM handing over the check and all, dividend to the government. whose money it is. Our share is also there. If you have not transferred the money which is due for the pensioners, that means the pensioners account which amount has to go there, you are transferring to the government as a dividend to the government. Who should be blamed? Who should be issued the charge sheet? These are the issues will definitely come up before the court. And we don't have any forum to talk. Neither in the court nor before the IBA. And we can only talk before all of you. And you people will listen, somewhere will clap, somewhere will say same. All those things, they are all shameless people are there outside. Your same will not be heard by them. So that whatever was to be done outside also we have done it. People are asking. So many, when we met our DFS, he was asking us that, why you are demanding the pension updation now only, when you are telling that it is there from the 1993-95 onwards. When it was first time, it did for the 1186 to the 31st October 1987. Why it was not asked afterwards? When it was amended in 2003, why you are not done? Of course, the technical answer which we gave at that time is that Iowa Park took birth only in 2012. As soon as Iowa Park was formed in the March 2012, of course I was the General Secretary of the AIBC at that time, the first attempt which we took up was updation of the pension. Until that, no pensioners organized in the banking industry demanded updation of the pension. The credit must come to Iowa Park only that tomorrow we are going to that updation. From that day onwards we are doing. Of course, Arise, that is the IOB, they had filed the case in 2010 itself. And priority is given, no? When the pension came in the banking industry, that yesterday somebody has been explained. The three benefits are two benefits, whatever it is, when it has come, and that too at the cost, that is at the in lieu of the Provident Fund, when pension is introduced in the banking industry, other than State Bank of India. At that time, the option or the priority was whether the 100% of the employees and officers have opted for the pension. No, more than 50% of the officers did not opt for the pension at that time because there was a draconian rule. A clause is there that if you go on a strike, that your service will be treated as the break in service. That was a draconian rule which was there in the bank employees pension regulation, which was removed subsequently. Then we started demanding that give one more option. Of course, our Pandits also calculated at that time what is the rate of interest, and if I continue here in the PF, whether that is beneficial or the pension is beneficial. At that time, of course, AIBC gave advice that those who are left with more than 10 years of service should remain in the PF, and only those who are left with the less than 10 years, all those things we accept. Subsequently, AIBC accepted that it was a wrong calculation because presumption was that same rate of interest will continue. Presumption was that same salary allowance will continue. That was wrong. So when we demanded that second option and pension should be given, some organization opposed it at that time also. There were Shaknui's Dushasans from the beginning itself, not now. When the pension was demanded as third benefit, at that time also this Dushasana Duryodhana was there. When we demanded second option and pension, Dushasana Duryodhana and one more was added, that is Shakuni was also added there. So three people were there to oppose it. But with great difficulty, we could get the second option and pension only in 2010. 27th April 2010 only that was signed. Before that, how much work was done for that? Only some of you may be knowing. Comrade Baldur was there along with me in our AIBC office after his the superannuation. I requested him to help me because I belong to State Bank of India. I don't know the pension regulations of the other banks. He was supporting me. Then we thought that second option and pension, how? That was the priority at that time. Nobody thought the updation. Some people who are hungry, they are yet to be feeded. People who are already there who are eating, if they want ghee, whether you will give them ghee is your priority or feed the people who are outside, that is the priority. For the AIBC at that time, priority was not updation, priority was to give the pension to all. That is, second option and pension was the topmost priority, because when I took over as the General Secretary of AIBC, my assurance on the first meeting was that the pension second option must come to all of them. Though people are telling that the State Bank of India General Secretaries may not do the justice, but we promised at that time, this will be there. Whether salary revision for the 9th bipartite will be fruitful or not, but second option and pension must come. That was the decision of the Executive Committee of the AIBC at that time. We did all those days also, umpteen number of court cases were there. Then also, government and the IB took a stand that court cases are there in the sub judice. Court cases are there because you are not considering our request. The moment you consider a request, all the court cases will become, what is that? Whether the court case will come, that will become that has nothing to do with that. Therefore, government or the request or the instance of the government and IBA said that okay, we will negotiate, but it will not be as the pension is given to the earlier also. So somewhere we want a pension. You want something more that we have to take some money, we have to also contribute towards the fund itself, so we will do it. That was done. I just reminded Ballur before coming inside, what happens behind the screen people will not be knowing. At that time also there were ifs and buts whether the second option will come up to the last minute. We requested at that time an appointment with the then Finance Minister Pranab Mukherjee. Pranab Mukherjee said, okay, come to the Delhi, we will meet. We said, sir, we don't want to meet in Delhi, we want to meet in Calcutta when you will be in your house. We used the influence of your, who is the most influential person in the family other than wife? Wife's brother. So we used the wife's brother with the due respect that he was our board member in the State Bank of India. Through him we got an appointment in his house, that is the Pranab Mukherjee's house on 31st December 2009. I still remember, appointment was at night 10:30. And the conditions were that only 2 people should come. And you should come with a written request, and that should not be more than 1.5 pages. These are all the conditions. Ballur knows it. Myself and Ballur sat together in the office and reduced everything to 1.25 page only. And I went along with the State Bank President because it was kept top secret. Today only I am disclosing it to you. We went to the Calcutta on that day, and we were sitting at 10:30 itself in his house, that is in the 3rd floor of some flat. In the night we were taken there along with his brother-in-law. We were waiting. 10:30 he came along with his daughter. He was in such a tired mood. We thought that he will go and sleep. Oh, our appointment has gone. My president was very interested in celebrating the 31st December. He was telling that, let us go now. I said, let us wait here. Let us wait, let us see. He went inside. So many people were coming and going, and we thought that our number may not come. At 11 o'clock, somebody said, some bankers are sitting here? Yes, sir, we are here. Boss is calling. Both of us went inside. And his brother-in-law was also there. Only 3 of us were there in his room. He was in the sofa. He was taking a rest. He asked me the letter. We gave a letter. He started reading. 20 minutes he took a time to read 1.25 page letter. Not that he was reading. He was thinking what answer I should give these people. Because government knows, IBA knows. They are not fools. They know better than us. And they also know how to turn it to the negative side also. We were also observing his facial expression because face is the index of mind. But there was no change in the facial expression also. We never thought that whether he understood or not. After that, he kept it aside and asked 4 questions to me. And earlier instructions were that all the questions should be answered in a bullet point answer, not like giving a lecture. So we expected some most likely questions, 35 most likely questions. Like that we are prepared also. These will be the most likely questions. And what should be our answer? 3 or 4 questions he asked, and the 3 or 4 questions are answered. Again, instruction was that only 1 person to speak. So many conditions. So I answered them. Then again he closed his eyes. We were sitting there for 5 minutes. So his brother-in-law signaled us, "Jao, go." We came outside saying that whether we won the case or lost the case, we don't know. By that time it was 11:45. My president was saying, "Oh, New Year, New Year, New Year, now here." Then at 11:45 his brother-in-law came out and asked us, "Why you are sitting here?" So we don't know what has happened to our letter. Oh, you are not gone. Come. All of us came down at 12 o'clock in the ground floor, and he told us that this is a secret one. आपका केस हो गया है. Don't tell to anybody. रातों रात लंबी दाढ़ी, नो? रातों रात क्या होता है? Behind the screen क्या होता है? Behind the screen of the court also क्या होता है? I should not be charged with the contempt of court case. क्या हो गया 100% DNA neutralization behind the screen? When 9 months it was kept pending for announcing that we were very confident that 100% DNA neutralization will come. Just 3 days before the retirement of judge, he declared that there is no fund which was not at all connected. Because other issues are there. Today I am not telling that courts are independent, but. Therefore, we must be ready for that. Unless there is a negotiating forum available to us, that all these things tomorrow, who will again take up this case with the IBA? When there is no negotiating table, and United Forum of Bank Unions, with due respect, that they are bogged down with their own problems. 5-day week, not a new issue. It is there from 20 years back. When I was a General Secretary of the Federation and AIBOC, at that time, sir, I raised it. Other day, I issued one while clearing all my papers, one that the business standard. There in my statement is there. There I have demanded that 5-day week for the bank employees, and also that the regulated working hours for the officers. This is the demand from so many years. I think this is a permanent agenda. Every day. I read it. As if I have told that I have spoken yesterday, that these are still continuing. And now they have added one more thing, PLI, that is the performance linked insurance. These are the priorities for the serving organization. Not that I am blaming them, because they have to take care of their constituency. Who has to take care of us? We have to take care of ourselves only, because your parents have also disowned it. The IBA in 10th tripartite, they have taken a signature from the United Forum Bank Unions that you have viewed that there is no relation between the pensioners and the management of the bank. That was the note signed during the 10th tripartite. Today I am happy that because of the IPAR continuous follow-up, that today at least they are listening to us. Now we have drawn to the court also. That is the second success which has come to the IPAR, even after getting 100% utilization, even though in the Supreme Court it was not there, but through the finance minister we got 100% utilization. For that also some secondaries were telling that you will not get 30%, hardly maximum it may be 20-25%. The people who were telling at that time, no, Supreme Court has rejected it, you will not get it. When it came, they were the first to send the circular saying that I have done it. When we were demanding the family pension, this also from the beginning. Yesterday our Sudhakarji, Shakti was telling that what is the family pension, when family pension has come, all those things. When we were demanding that family pension should be 30%, at that time also our people said that no, it cannot be. It will be hardly 20-25%, something like that they said. And now they are claiming that pension also came along because of them. That they would have got the third benefit, but they have got the second benefit. Second option of pension also come because of them. You know that for second option of pension also there was lot of resistance from within the UFB. Except NCB and AIBOC, all others were only that they were the fence-sitters. What happened? Let us see that. Even that we got that the second of pension and the family pension 30% has also come. Now is the updation of the pension. When we are successful, stage-wise, it will not come overnight. There are priorities. Priorities are there. When it will come, where it will come. Even after retirement. Suppose your son or daughter asks you, sir, why you have not constructed this house on the very first year of your employment? Or why you have not taken this car on the very second year of your employment? Because priorities are different. At that time, priority is to get the permanent employment, to get the promotion, to adjust to the work pressure, and to search for the suitable the person for the daughter's marriage and education of children. Priority change. Similarly, for the organization also priority change. Now is the priority for the updation of pension. Now is the priority to take care of the other issues also. Somebody asked me other day, after the updation, आपको कुछ काम भी नहीं रहेगा, तो आपका दुकान बंद करोगे? अरे ट्रेड यूनियन दुकान कभी बंद नहीं होता. Trade union dukan is from 24/7. So many issues are again coming up. Equal issue of the allowance, that is special allowance, which has to be reckoned for calculation of the pension. And they have introduced 2%, 2.5%, 3%. That is the artificial limit for treating it for the pensioners for calculation of pension. 16, 84. That issue is still there. 5 years grace period. That is 25 years issues are still there. If you want to solve all those issues, this one life is not sufficient. One life is not sufficient. When I took over as General Secretary of the Federation in the State Bank of India, so I think the expectations have increased. I am getting every day a letter, issue concerning not current issue. 20 years back it happened like that. 25 years back it happened like that. My stagnation certificate was not given at that time. My encashment was not calculated properly. My fitment was not there. My 5 years term was not given. 7th patent, 8th patent, some anomalies are there. I said that 20 years you slept, 25 years. Now you are asking me to do all these things. Yeah, because nobody was there to listen. Now you are listening, therefore you are talking. That is also same. In the house you will give the work to whom? You may be having 3-4 daughters, but you will give the work to only one daughter who listens to you. Is it not? For other daughters, you will not tell anything. If you want water also, you will say, you only the daughter which you like, bring the water, because other fellow will not bring it. That is their expectation also. I don't mean. But everything cannot be done overnight. For this I will work after the updation. We are now thinking today not updation, because for us updation is war. For us we have to think about what about the next. That the DA problem is there, alarms problem is there, commutation problem is there, umpteen number of problems are there. Those things will get done only when halls will get overflow. All those things is possible to get it only when we conduct such meetings. Our halls of all the affiliates must get overflow, and all the message must go to the government, message must go to the IBA. Because they are even your awaz though. Your avaz though, don't think it will reach even the people who are there on the road. But our expectation is that our avaz though must reach the DFS, Finance Minister and IBA. They are deaf and dumb. It must reach them. Therefore, we must not be tired. We must always be on alert. Whenever there is a clarion call from the organization, we must do that, because we are experts in that. When we were in service, we have done it. And now we know that we are the experienced people. Those days we might have taken 4 years or 5 years to get done. Because of our experience, we should get done these things within 1 or 2 years, because time at our disposal is also limited. Time at our disposal time is also limited. Therefore, we have to get done all these things. It is possible only that the young senior citizens take interest in the organization. As yesterday our MP, also our MD or doctor was telling that there are 3 sets of the senior citizens. That first set between 60 and 70, those people after retirement, they should not feel that it is our time to take rest in the house. That it is their time to take care of the pensioners' issues, so that the next generation should not suffer. So message must go through it that the people who are getting retired nowadays, they must join the organization. Your General Secretary was telling yesterday, that is the Sarvi Karna General Secretary, Ravi was telling that 20,000 rupees is the subscription, I am giving 25,000 rupees. Money is not the issue here, because on retirement today people are getting lakhs and lakhs. But it is a mindset, not the money, but it is a mindset that join the pensioners organization, strengthen it. We are suffering because we did not do it during our period. Let our new generation should not suffer. So our duty is to see that people who are getting retired, that attract them, make them a members of the pensioners organization. Today we are already exceeding the serving organization. A day may come that now today, yesterday you were actually your bank level 70,000 or 80,000. This is a case with all banks, and at the industry level also pensioners number has increased. That may be one of the reasons why the IB is also thinking that this number is going up. Then what? There is sufficient balance available, because in the 2010 you have introduced the new pension scheme. Those people are not eligible to debit a single paise towards the pension fund. Now fund is in such a position today. I am not raising that. The fund should not be a problem. The fund is such that interest earned on that will take care of not only our updation, because we are not permanent here. After 15-20 years, you will not get a single pensioner to get the pension. Where, when? At that time, the huge fund which is there today, what will happen to that fund? Will that be transferred to the government as a dividend? Or will that be taken care for writing of the NPS for the Adanis and Ambanis? Who should ask that? Yesterday, your CM was telling that the 1,000 crore rupees quarterly we have to transfer to the pension fund. It is very less. It is a darya mein kashkash. No? It is a very small amount which you are transferring. After 20-30 years, this fund, what are you going to do it? If you are not spending today for the people who deserve it, whose fund it is, and if you are accumulating it, what for you are waiting? A day where that day you will transfer the entire fund to the government or entire fund to the NPA? The fund which is available in the banking industry is more than sufficient to take care of updations. It has to updation, salary revision and updations are inseparable. Those are inseparable. Whenever salary revision takes place, updation must take place according to the section 35(1) amended as in 2003. But we have not done because the mistake is there also we have not demanded. Okay, if you have not demanded, are you going to write up? If you have not raised the demand notice and the loan and it has become NPA, whether the borrower can take a stand that you have not sent the notice, therefore I am not going to pay it now? No, you are going to file a case in the court. That fellow should not say that since you have filed a case in the court, that I will not come for the compromise. OTS takes place. Every bank OTS takes place, one-time settlement. I am asking that the government and the IBA, you do one-time settlement will definitely come. A one-time settlement as is available in the Reserve Bank of India from 1/3/2099, the pension operation, what was given to them, same thing if it is given to us, that we will consider as OTS, we will not demand arrears from the 1186. That should be our OTS. For that we need a forum, negotiating forum must be there. Our first priority after this updation is, or before that is that we should have a negotiating structured meeting, a negotiating forum available to the IBA or the government. Then only we can express better. Otherwise, today we are doing throughout the country expressing before our own membership. I feel pity because you are forcibly made to to listen to us whether you like it or not. But our issues must be listened by those people who can take a stand, who can take a decision. There we don't have any say because we don't have any forum available for to talk. Otherwise, I give a challenge to the IBA, I give a challenge to the DFS also who have gone there, to the government also. Let them face us. Let them convince us that there is no updation in the bank regulations. Or let them convince us that there is no fund available in the payment of the updation. Let them convince us that your demand is not a genuine demand, we will withdraw it. But give us an opportunity to come and sit before you across the table and talk. That is our demand, that we demand negotiating forum for the bank pensioners. And we demand that all the pensioner organizations must stand together. United we stand, divided we fall. Unfortunately, dushasans within the pensioners organizations. Unfortunately, our shakunis within the pensioners organization for their selfish interests are increasing. We must find out those people, we must expose them, we must convert them if it is possible, otherwise throw them out. That should be the issue before us because these general body meetings are conducted to review what has happened in 3 years and also to check out what has to be done for the next 3 years. I am very confident that Canara Bank Officers Pensioners Organization, which is the biggest affiliate of the IPAR, will definitely do this in today's meeting, and you will be a model to the other affiliates that what should be discussed, what decisions should be taken, and that should be worth emulated, not only this POM and other things, but the decisions which is affecting the grassroots level of the pensioners. I am very much thankful for you for having given me an opportunity to be with you because I am taking your time. Usually in the business session is for you people. You may say that 3 years you people have talked, give you one time to talk here. So this will be unfair if we don't give a time to you people to talk here also. I heard today morning from your General Secretary that he is also young and energetic General Secretary. That is the 70 years, 60 to 70 years period. Within that is called yesterday by young senior citizen or whatever it is. He told me that General Secretary's report has been sent by online 1 week earlier. Is it true? Yes. That means you have all come prepared. Yes. Or sufficient time has given you people to send your communication to them to make some changes in the report or these things. I think this is the only organization where General Secretary report usually we keep it as a secret up to the last minute. Because we are afraid that somebody should not read and come to the meeting and raise some questions. Today your General Secretary has circulated it. So I think this should also be emulated by the other affiliates, and I know that your business session will be equally important as well as inaugural session. I wish you already it is a successful business session, also successful, and my thanks as an advisor of the IPAR and I also as a joint convener of the CPPRO for giving me an opportunity to talk to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Nadaf, apart from being the leader, is also a great motivational speaker. Incidentally,
अभी आप सुन लिए होंगे नडाफ जी का स्पीच। अगर हमारा वीडियो आपको पसंद आए तो प्लीज़ इसको लाइक कीजिएगा, शेयर कीजिएगा। आपका कुछ भी मतामत हो कमेंट सेक्शन में ज़रूर दीजिएगा। और अगर अभी तक हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिएगा और बेल आइकन को दबाना मत भूलिएगा, ताकि आगे हम जो भी वीडियो बनाएंगे उसका जानकारी आपको मिलते रहेगा। टीम अमिया कुमार मिश्रा, थैंक यू।